आपके सारे को ऑफिसर for today's wonderful meeting. Thank you, youth leader Zahra Farag, for that elevating introduction. Honorable World Champion Mr. Mark Brown, respected Toastmasters, parents, children, and my dear fellow youth leaders, a warm good evening to one and all. Good evening. It is a great honor and privilege to welcome Mr. Mark Brown, World Champion of Public Speaking 1995, to this special meeting conducted by the JTC Club. I would like to thank the Toastmasters for giving me this wonderful opportunity from the bottom of my heart. Today, I shall be speaking about goals and leadership. A great story about setting goals and meeting them along with leadership is that of the first people to climb Mount Everest, Sir Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing. Although they're recognized as the first people to climb the mountain, most don't know about the perseverance they had to show to accomplish such a feat. Most people don't know that it hadn't been their first shot in climbing the mountain. You see, my friends, years earlier they tried to climb the mountain but failed. But Hillary had not lost his hope. He had yelled at the mountain, "I will come back again and conquer you." He had also said, "Because you as a mountain can't grow, but I as a human can." These inspiring words asked my family not only physically grow, but also develop our skills to become better. And thus, he accomplished the seemingly impossible feat of climbing Mount Everest with Sherpa Tenzing. My dear youth leaders, everyone needs such mountains in their life. Everyone needs a goal that pushes us to show our best colors, ones that motivate us to take action. Right now, in JTC YLP 2018, all of our goals are to nurture and improve our communication and leadership skills. Through this amazing opportunity given to us in the form of the Youth Leadership Program. In this program, we are all here to stumble a bit along the way, but to also get up and keep going, as we shouldn't let failure drag us down. Instead, we should let it to strengthen our resolve. Moving on to the leadership part of the story. Once scaling the mountain, Hillary had immediately offered to take a picture of Tenzing on the peak of the mountain, but he'd never taken a picture of himself. Furthermore, he'd never said, "I had scaled the mountain." He'd always said, "We had scaled the mountain." This is because the leader in him wanted to acknowledge the importance of his team members. My fellow youth leaders, everyone has a leader in them, but it's important that to be a good leader, you shine the spotlight not only on yourself, but on your team who stand behind you, which was evident in yesterday's DLC conference. Yesterday, I had the privilege of hearing Mr. Mark Brown's workshop on listening. He'd given us the valuable soften technique to show the speaker that we're listening. He had said the S in the acronym is to smile, the O is to show open posture, the F is to have a forward lean, T is to touch, E is to have eye contact with the audience, and N is to nod. He had also talked about how important it is to listen to yourself. He then talked about the importance of fostering fellowship and delivering value, which had been the theme of the DLC conference, Division L conference. It had been a wonderful opportunity to listen to him and his humorous and educational workshop on listening and his keynote speech. I also happened to watch his winning speech, Second Chance, on YouTube today. He had talked about how everyone deserves a second chance from the beast of intolerance, indifference, and ignorance. It was an honor in itself to listen to such a motivating, humorous, and captivating speech. On that positive note, let us continue. Today, because this is a special meeting, be no youth leader of the day. And we only have one icebreaker speech and an evaluation. The icebreaker speech is going to be given to us by the dynamic personality, youth leader Shefali Mohapatra, and then be evaluated by the vibrant youth leader, Yalva Santosh. So let us welcome on stage, youth leader Shefali Mohapatra. I shall ask the evaluator, youth leader Yalva Santosh, to read out the speech objectives.
Identify the strength we having and the area of work, the kind of work which consists.
Youth leader Shefali Mohapatra. The title of her speech is You Know My Name, Not My Story. Youth leader, you know my name, not my story. Youth leader Shefali Mohapatra.
My check. Am I audible at the back?
Yes.
You know my name, not my story. How many of you know the meaning of Shefali? Well, Shefali means flower or fragrance. On 3rd February 2004, in the heartland of India, Uttar Pradesh, a beautiful flower blossomed on this earth. Do you know who it was? Yes, you are absolutely right. It's me, Shefali. Do I not resemble my name? Do I? Thank you. Respected Toastmasters, honorable guests, dear parents, and my fellow youth leaders, a warm good evening to one and all.
Good evening.
Now you know my name. Let me narrate my story. Friends, I am the first child of Mr. Jayanta Kumar Mohapatra and Mrs. Sangeeta Mohapatra. Originally, we are from Odisha, but we have traveled a lot of states in India due to my father's job. My dad, Mr. Jayant, is presently working as the maintenance head in specialty camp Savin and is my role model in life. I always wanted to be as generous, hardworking, and a humble person like him. My mother, Mrs. Sangeeta, is working as a maths teacher in IIS Jubail. She is the compass of my life, my first love, my teacher, my best friend, and my angel. She is the reason for my passion towards the subject maths. Being the first child, I am treated like a princess in my family. But my mom used to address me as the queen of troubles. You know why? On my first year, I knocked her in the washroom. Luckily, she was saved by our neighbors. Just after 3 months of this incident, my hand severely got cut by a vegetable cutter which gave me these beautiful 6 stitches. Wow, how many memorable moments I have gifted my parents. But above all, I was being loved the most by my dearest grandfather. He is a person of different thinking. Usually, in our Indian society, people used to aspire for a boy child, isn't it? Whereas, 2009 was a turning point of my life. Actually, somebody entered my life and completely turned it upside down by 180 degrees. Any guesses? My younger brother, Sivajit, a cute little demon. But I really love him very much. Dear friends, I have to say this because he is in the audience. Our family shifted to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in the year 2012. But before coming here, I actually thought of this place as an extremely hot desert where the only mode of transport would be a camel. But I was proven wrong. When we arrived here, to my surprise, I found a well-structured, clean and green city of Jubail. Here, I'm continuing my study from 3rd standard onwards in our International Indian School, Al Jubail. Being acquainted with a lot of shifting, I got accustomed with various food habits, living styles and languages, which helped me to adjust everywhere easily. Here in Saudi Arabia, I have been living since 6 years, and now I never want to leave this place. I am a studious person, but I have passion for painting and dancing. My painting was selected for the Kanagama World's Children's Art and Culture exhibition held in Japan. I have learned Kathak and Bharatanatyam. Also, I am a multilingualist with proficiency in Bengali, Hindi, English and Arabic apart from my native language, Urdu. I can also understand Urdu and Gujarati too. So, don't you think I'm a good communicator? Yes. Thank you. Dear friends, professionally, I want to be an IT engineer. But my whole aim in life is to spread the fragrance of love and humanity. Friends, this was my life story in trailer form. But the main picture is yet to begin. Since I have embarked on an exciting educational journey in becoming a competent communicator and an able leader. So please wish me a good luck.
That was an amazing speech given by Shivadi, was it not? Yes. Now let us welcome on stage the evaluator, youth leader, the eldest of coach. For the thunderous round of applause.
May I order the back?
Yes.
Respected Toastmasters, distinguished guests, dear youth leaders, and my fellow parents. A warm good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
First of all, let's give a round of applause for youth leaders. First thing I want to say is that you met all of your objectives on the speech when you needed. You talked about your background, how your name means flower, and you're known as the queen of problems. And you talked of your future ambition, your IT engineer. But as there is a saying, there's always an improvement. There's always a room for improvement. In my humble opinion, I would like you to talk about why you wanted to be Toastmasters, why you're in this gathering. It will give people more connection to each other, and you have used the podium you had. It's good, but you kept on moving. You sit in one place and talk to another. Next paragraph, you can move. Another, the stage is all yours. You can move as much as you want. But other than that, your speech was one of the best I've heard. Over to you.
an inspiring speech given by youth leader YLP. Now I shall call upon stage our vivacious YLP coordinator, Toastmaster Imtiaz Uncle.
Thank you, Mrs. President of YLP first term, JTC YLP first term offices. Basically, it's a youth class, in fact. I just interrupted. We need to first welcome our chief guest, the world champion of public speaking, distinguished Toastmaster Macron on the stage, please. And I request Mr. Deep Sir on the stage, please. Thank you, Mr. President, for inviting me on the stage. I was just surprised. I thought that I have yet to go. Anyway, the world champion of public speaking, distinguished Toastmaster Macron, the part of his chief ambassador of District 79, JTC sir. Our very diligent, distinguished Toastmaster present here, Area Director 17, Toastmaster Baby Rao, my very lovely youth leaders and the parents. Assalamu alaikum and good evening to all of you. I welcome you all to this surprise and pride meeting. Why I'm using surprise and pride? Surprise, because it is unplanned meeting, called within a day, and pride, because we are fortunate able to welcome, to host our world champion, distinguished Toastmaster Macron. Actually, I'm privileged and honored to be the host of this evening. And it is my privilege as well to call this meeting with the only intention that our youth leaders should grace this occasion, should listen our world champion. By the way, how many of you have attended DLC conference yesterday? Okay, number of people are in fact. So those who went there, they know actually what they got over there, and those who don't must be missing a lovely day, in fact. We are very much thankful. Our division team, I think division DLC advisor is here, JTC sir, and division conference vice chair is also there. We are very much thankful for giving us a very memorable day. Actually, why we are here? We are not just only celebrating the 20th year of JTC Toastmasters Club. Basically, it's a YLP meeting. We are not calling a Jubilee Toastmasters Club meeting. But we have to give the impression what exactly the Jubilee Toastmasters Club is, or what the youth leadership program is. So, for this, we have a great person, a very known person in Jubilee. I must say, he is in service of the community with the Toastmasters and lots of other activities from past 20 years or more. He is the general manager to the Aswell Travels. Let me call upon a gentleman, the chief ambassador of youth of Pathways, Toastmaster JTC sir. He is going to tell you about the Jubilee Toastmasters Club and the youth leadership program as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Imtiaz, fellow Toastmasters, champions of the Open and the world champion of this week. Good evening.
Good evening.
Introduction of our own mother is kind of a difficult task. Why I say mother is the first club in Japan is my mother club, where I became a member in the year 1998. And the club actually started in the charter, this club in the month of May. And prior to that, there was a few meetings took place to charter this club. And it was a long journey for 20 years. So giving a tribute to my mother club is an excellent opportunity to thank each one of you. I will hear my story, the conception of the Development Masters Club and how it was formed. The year 1898, as I said, this is the 5th club in Saudi Arabia. There was only one club in Riyadh and one club in Jeddah and 3 Eastern provinces. And the third one was the Wales. The first ever Saudi Arabian club is the Haram. Probably it was 1913. And then we didn't have this privilege of calling ourselves as the part of the district, any of the district of the world, because we were part of the undistricted clubs. There are clubs which have fewer in the region, not necessarily the country or the geographical region, but fewer than the area and the number of clubs required for a district. And it's called undistricted. They govern with it. There were a few more clubs started in the neighboring countries, in Doha and Dubai and Bahrain. By the way, Bahrain is even before Qatar. So can you imagine being the champion or the competition when we have in the Juventus Masters, the champions goes to compete at the GCC level. A club from Dubai, a club from Bahrain, a club from Dhaka, and the other Jeddah meet together at a common place in Bahrain or Dubai, usually, and we go and compete. So it was that kind of a rare opportunity for all of us to accomplish the task to reach to Dubai and compete amongst themselves. Finally, then a lot of clubs started pursuing and we become an area. So we were part of the area 9 in Eastern Province. So we become an area in Eastern Province, an area in Jeddah, an area here. Again, there's those areas or the division to compete with the Middle East. The division would come to the East. So on and so forth. So now coming back to the Jubail itself. The Jubail, after the struggle of 4 years in 2003, gave a premature birth Toastmasters Club or Horizon Toastmasters Club. I'm sure most of my seniors in the area around here never heard of premature. And soon after that, there was a triplet. And that triplet was starting with the elite Arabian and the global Toastmasters Club. And there was never ending afterwards. Now we talk about 50th club started recently and given the word of the 3 divisions. So imagine why I'm taking you all the way back in 98 to let you know how Toastmasters flourishes in the Middle East and now we become 4 districts in the Middle East. 4. It's 79, 20, and 104 and 105 numbers to let you know what we are talking about. Each one of the districts has about approximately a range of 152 to 150 clubs. So it's a huge number. The success of the mushrooming of the clubs and spreading around the Toastmastering and developing the skills of communication and leadership is quite vigorous and it's yielding the results very nicely. As some of our members have remembered that community service, where those masters at the forefront always started the community service with the conducting the workshops for the school children, the Indian school and the Pakistani school, and even at the Tehran Academy and the principals. What we used to gather the students from different classes to bring in and give them the workshop for a few hours on the chemistry or physics, because we had the technical expertise, we had the professionals from science graduates, masters, from the maths and all. So we had that inclination to serve, had that passion to give. That's what the real was from there. Because of that passion, then we started even looking at the community services and thought about going into the venture of youth leadership. It's part of the Toastmasters growth and the self-development itself, because when we give the youth leaders, we learn in return. So the journey never ends. Still, there's a long way to go, as Mark Brown's probably once said. The journey is long and there's no end. However, very unfortunate for where those masters is facility itself that we have never produced a distinction so far. And in spite of doing lots of hard work and community service, I think there is no match in the Middle East or perhaps in anywhere that the Toastmasters is so much involved in the children and the next generation leadership programs. I believe this is the 16th one, and an average of 25 children with each section of each programs. There's so much of for the next generation. I think we have to take up this challenge as another job, that we need to train some speakers to be able to achieve that task, at least produce one district champion. This by last week, getting my work all of that. I can't wait for a few minutes. Some of you. So dear youth leaders, so grab this opportunity to build Toastmasters is always a little bit and being the mother club, what I'm proud of and I'm happy about is the Toastmasters has taken over from the old guards, has done a much marvelous job than we have done it in the past. We torched our ears. They are in the credibility, which you can't imagine that what we have started, we have taken it to completely new heights. I mean, you can't even imagine that so much is given and so much is required in the society. The dedication and commitment of all the Toastmasters currently available, the Toastmasters faculty in general, achievement and remarkable innovations journey they have taken place, and salute for that. And I also would like to appreciate some of the Toastmasters like DJ Kumar being around for so many years. I think it's about 19-20 years he's there, and he's still giving so much. After so many Toastmasters have joined and taken over by our DTM here, so many details. By the way, all those details around still not the detail, still learning and training a Toastmaster. I call myself learning Toastmaster. I never miss an opportunity to go and sit with the new leaders and learn. Those are the next generation next minds which we can really talk, learn from the new ideas. So that's the story about the Together Toastmasters. If I get more opportunity and my voice permits, I'm ready to speak and share about how the journey has taken shape from the beginning in 1998. You leaders have it and take it forward. That's all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahesh sir, for giving us the importance of the Together Toastmasters Club and taking us to the lanes where we don't know about the history. Thank you very much. Dear field Toastmasters, actually we have adopted the theme of divisional conference, fostering feelers and delivering the value. Why we have adopted this theme? Because of this fostering fellowship, our very own world champion is here because of this fostering fellowship. Because of this fostering fellowship, we have gathered the multicultural, multilingual youth leaders with us. And once these youth leaders, they are fostering their fellowship, surely they will deliver the values. Let's move forward. We have another segment in front of our world champion. We wish that our past YLP coordinators, they should be recognized, they should be honored. And for that, we have a gentleman, a passionate Toastmaster. He is visible everywhere. I've kept the commitment and the signing of his name. Please help me welcome the distinguished Toastmaster Sanjay Gopalnath for honoring the first YLP.
Thank you, Vice Coordinator, Toastmaster India Saman Khan, World Champion, Toastmaster Mark Brown, fellow Toastmasters, youth leaders, parents, good evening to all of you. First, let me salute to Toastmaster Mark Brown. I met him on last Thursday match, just came from US. I just put a request. I want you to be with the youth. He readily accepted. Thank you so much for that. He is always that's why I'm very much privileged to bring for the youth leaders. I've seen his speeches, I've seen this. He always wants to motivate the youth, and he is for the youth. That's why immediately in spite of his very busy schedule, he accepted it. Thank you so much for that. Now, it is my privilege to introduce you and honor the youth leadership program coordinators of previous years. This club is one of the oldest club in Dubai, as Toastmaster YLP very well talked about it. And we have been conducting last 16 years, 15 years we completed youth leadership program continuously without any break. Even the lot of challenging period, but this club taken it as a social responsibility to continuously do the youth leadership program. It's not easy. I know that's a very tough job for the youth leadership program coordinator. For 3 months, it has to be out of the family. And it is my privilege to honor them. The first youth leadership program was started in 2002. It was conducted by DTM PGR Nair. That time it was very, very difficult task. No one knows what is Toastmasters, what is youth leadership program. No parents are ready to accept that. And they are not finding enough students. In fact, Toastmaster DTM Kumar was talking about it. His son was just 12 years or 13 years, they pushed him. Because you don't have enough youth leaders. That is where they develop. They have become very popular. And PGR Nair is right now in Qatar. Doha is not here with us. He is one of the first charter member of this club. Second year was done by DTM Jagadish Kumar. He is with us. Please help me welcome. And a very veteran club member. He is the second year he did the YLP, the year 2003. Then third was Toastmaster DTM Sagulamid, and fourth was Toastmaster Sadatullah. Both are in India, they are not in Kingdom. Fifth program was done by DTM Paul Chiramal, he is in Riyadh. And sixth program was done by DTM NS Ramanathan, my mentor, he is in Mumbai. From that period, I started associating with the Youth Leadership Program. And the seventh program was done by DTM Sushil Kumar Agarwal. Please join us. The year 2009, DTM Sushil Kumar Agarwal in the YLP program. And the year 2010, DTM Jamil Akhtar. And the year 2011, DTM AK Das. And the 10th year was done by DTM Venkatesh Devarajan. He is in another YLP program inauguration, so he could not make it. He sent his best wishes for us. And the 11th year was done by myself, today yours. The 12th Youth Leadership Program was done by DTM Zainuddin. And the 13th Youth Leadership Program was done by DTM Kotiswaran. Unfortunately, yesterday, last night, he went to Muscat. He was with us yesterday at 12. I'm sorry, I already booked my ticket, I could not make it. And 14th Youth Leadership Program, year 2016 was done by DTM DR5. Youth Leadership Program, the year 2017, last year was done by Toastmaster Masood Asif. He is in duty, so he could not join with us. He also sent our best wishes. And our divisional director is here, DTM Asif Siddiqui. Let us acknowledge his presence. Please come. And now the current Youth Leadership Program is done by, is being conducted by Toastmaster Ilyas Ahmad Khan. Please join us. These are the stalwarts. You have been taking this torchlight, wearing it, and continuously we are conducting this Youth Leadership Program. I want to see that it has been continuing forever. I request Mark Brown to join with us, and DTM Asif Siddiqui, yes, join with us. White sir, please, he is coming here. Sapphire has come, DTM Sapphire, he is also conducted Youth Leadership Program. DTM Asif Siddiqui also conducted Youth Leadership Program. Puna will come to the front. Right time will come. You are very lucky. Thank you all the dignitaries, Youth Leadership Program coordinators. You have done an excellent job. And with this, I sign off over to Ilyas Ahmad Khan. Let us.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Sadagopal, for conducting this ownership of past Youth Leadership Program. Well, I welcome our Division L Director, distinguished Toastmaster Asif Siddiqui, and DLC Chairman, distinguished Toastmaster Safai Mohammed, to this meeting, please. Fellow youth leaders, now the time has come you were waiting for. Those who missed the DLC yesterday, it is a kind of, you can say, advantage for them that finally they can grab the opportunity to listen to our world champion. So before I could move forward, let me tell you one thing. Yesterday when we were in the meeting, our world champion was talking about how to develop a speech, how to deliver a speech. And for the youth leaders, we insisted every youth leader to join. because this is the right time to listen, to learn about the making the speeches, developing the speeches. So for that, after our world champion should deliver his address, you have the liberty to question him. I'm sorry, but we should have to give the privilege to our youth leaders. So you have the liberty to question him. So make ready yourself, don't shy, and question him. Okay? So let's move forward. Please help me welcome the world champion of public speaking, the very distinguished Toastmaster Mark Brown on the stage, please.
First, my apologies for my tardiness. I was late. And if this rings, I'll just turn this off. I'll turn this off. I'll just talk. We rewind that. Okay. First, my apologies. You know what that is, a rewind? I'll tease my friends, white Latif, but we went to the wrong location. We went to Cooksa, and no one was cooking, son. So. And I will first, I'll tell you this. I have not climbed any mountains. Well, not any physical mountains like Sir Edmund Hillary. No, I have climbed figurative mountains. And in all my time sharing with young people and my friends in Saudi Arabia, you've got a little piece of my life. But I want you young people today to think about one of the blessings that you have in your life, because you will climb mountains at some point in time. People look at me and they see, wow, Mark Brown, world champion of public speaking. And I will confess, it feels kind of good to be known as a world champion. But the truth is, I am very mortal. I am very normal, and I'm very, very strange. And you'll find that out in the next 10.231509768 minutes. Because my life was not always a life of a champion. Like many of you, I am an American expat. I was born and raised in Jamaica. And my father made a decision for us to leave our home country and travel somewhere else. Does that sound familiar to any young people here right now? You've done that, right? Yes. Because your parents say, we're going to Saudi Arabia. You went, hooray. Leave my friends behind. Oh, joy. But that was my experience back in 1980, when at the age of 18, I left Jamaica. My father sent me to New York to live with his sister and her children. They would take care of me while I found a job. Out of high school, I had 2 suitcases with all of my clothes. Happily, many of them were clean, and some were dirty. And my father gave me money to start my life in America. He gave me $40 US. And I'm guessing that's not what's more than 100 reals or so. Not a lot. But my father had the faith to believe that the mountain I was facing, a new life in a new country, was one I could climb and one I could conquer. My dad had faith in me. My dad and I didn't always see eye to eye. First of all, he was taller than I was, we couldn't see eye to eye until I got older. But I later realized how cool my father really was. Now, I know you're all